So we've got our starting position with our X on the front, our X on the back, our horizontal pass just on the outside, ready to go at the end. Again, this is a two-way Stretchy Island custom, beautiful New Zealand made brand. Gone for a bigger baby this time. What we're going to do is we're going to put this baby in chest to chest. This is the way that most of the time most people expect to be using their stretchy wrap carriers. This is the one that you see most on YouTube. I'll do my own version anyway, even though there's so many out there. But this is what we're trying to achieve, is this position. This baby's older, her hips are naturally starting to spread now, so I am going to have her more open across my body. So you can see I have an X on my chest. How it's going to work is the baby's going to go feet first down through this part of the X, and then one foot's going to come out this side of the X, and the other foot's going to come out that side of the X, and then we're going to sink her and sit her down into position. So, come here, baby Lisa. Okay. You notice I always try and put baby's hands up near her mouth if she's not able to fully do that herself. It just means they're happier. Well, usually happier. They've got their hands if they want them. So this baby is going to go straight down the middle. And I can move the wrap, and I don't really have to move the baby so much. And so this one leg has gone out this side, and one leg has gone out this side. Now it's a good time to know which one's the inside, the one closest to you. This one's the outside, so this one's the inside. It's just easier if you spread that first. So it's all on the back of her knee at the moment, and we're going to keep the excess up here, and we're just going to take the inside edge. I find it easy to find by just going, where's the inside up by my neck? And then I'm just going to drag that over. So it's going to go across from the back of this knee, across her butt to the back of this, well, to the outside of this, the end of this hip. It's not going all the way to the other knee. It doesn't need to. The other pass will do that side. So we've gone from the back of this knee across to the outside of her hip there. And we're covering her bottom and her back. And now we go to the other one. And again, if you're not sure, just find the inside of your neck here. Bring it down. And this is going to do the same. So the bulk of it's sitting in the back of this knee. And we just pull over what we need to go across the butt, across the back, and you see a diagonal line running down to over this outside of this hip over here. Doesn't have to go all the way to the other knee unless you want to. Now what I'm doing is I'm just making sure we've got our knees pointing, our thighs pointing towards the sky on a tilted angle, so we're not pointing down, we're pointing more up. That kind of fits the legs down into the hips really nicely as they grow and develop. So we've got our knees up, our butt down, our bottom, our baby's sinking down into it, so her butt should be the lowest thing here and her knees should be up higher than that, like we've got. Cool, and now the last layer, again I like to keep this as a rope, I find it easier, and go over the feet, and now I just need to, again we just bring up what we need, and the excess is down underneath her butt, underneath here. So that's now in position. Last thing I will check is if she got clear airflow across her nose and mouth, so we don't end up with carbon dioxide that she breathes out getting trapped in underneath the carrier, because that will just make her sleepy, which sounds great, until they're so sleepy that they go unconscious. So we don't want that, we want oxygen, thanks. So what we want to do is we don't want her trapped, her nose trapped underneath some fabric, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull this down. You can either just pull it down till it's out of the way. It's a stretchy wrap, it's going to be quite fine. You can do a cheeky off the shoulder number. And that, depending, might hold quite nicely by itself. Or you might decide to do the flip. So what I'm doing is I'm going in underneath, and I'm grabbing this offending edge, and I'm swapping it over. And so it's now been pulled. See the line? It's been pulled to become this edge over here, and it's now totally out of the way. If you like it to be symmetrical, if you think that looks funky, then you can just do the other side for fun. So I've gone in inside, I'm grabbing this edge closest to me, and I'm swapping them over. And that gives you that beautiful capped shoulder look. Or you can just fold this up or have it however you prefer, it doesn't matter, as long as you're good. So here we have baby going in the traditional sitting in the cross method for an older baby, chest to chest.